30 Last Seed, Day 15. I met the Narsai that the apothecary mentioned in his note. She is his sister, and I told her of her brother's demise. After telling her that he wanted her to have his ring, she seemed to know what that meant. The ring has a message engraved in it that Narsai understands. This apothecary, Nio, resurrected their mother. That must have been the risen ghost in his cellar, the cause of his demise. I have agreed to help Narsai figure out why and who caused Nio to do such a thing. When she visited his abode, she learned about a secret study that he had in his home. It can be entered via a trapdoor in the cellar, although it requires a key. She said she saw the key in his pot of mushrooms, in his home. I should check in this study for more clues. I heard that there has been a man named Danas Narandile who has been speaking out against the temple and slavery in Morrowind. Danas Narandile told me that he is fed up with seeing people believing in false gods and seeing Argonian and Khajiits taken from their land and sent here to work. He asked me to help him and pass on his words. If I cannot find Danas Narandile, I must speak to the owner of the trade house Ashumanu Iresha. I killed a ghost, probably the same one that killed the apothecary. I found also a ring. I should probably show it to Narsai. I found the key, and entered the study beneath the abode. Upon entering, a large skeleton attacked me. Seems to be the work of a necromancer. I found a note to this Lyselmo individual. The note was about shipments, and to stockpile food as they will be indoors for some time. There was an amulet that allows me to teleport to the abode, Oswell. I also found a door to an ancestral tomb, yet it is locked. I should report to Narsai.
And we are back to the apothecary's tomb. I think there may be some high-level enemy to fight compared to my GRU level. And so I'd better be prepared. Let me look for the mod. Yes, the mod readme says it's meant to player level about 11, so we are definitely a little underpowered. But I have my companion here from Morrowind comes alive, so I will try anyway to go with the mod quest and see if I'm able to defeat these enemies.
Give in, you're dead already.
Fool! Throw up 10! Mo. Ixi. Anna.
And I am already seeing something.
Throw up 10!
You see, my friend here is having difficulties finding the enemy, probably because there's some
Throw up 10!
path grid problem, so we will check about it if I am able to kill the enemy here.
End your fight. I'm leaving.
And I'm being paralyzed from my friend probably, but she's helping a lot. I must have some problem with my keyboard settings because my movement options are not working so well. Anyway, we managed killing this Sorgar necromancer, and let's see what's in his possession. An unsent letter. Nayo. And so we also need some food. Nothing special, but a nice touch for the mod story. I really like all these clutter. And also some book. I think I have this book already. And a sack of gold, so and we have this NPC, which I think I will dispose of corpse, but clicking first the sneak key, so I can use the Morrowind code patch feature and avoid getting all these things. I just want to dispose of corpse. And now I can reach this nice book and increase my armor skill. Let me see how is my leveling going. Not bad, I think. I could use some little more experience with my endurance, but all in all I think it's good enough. I got my usual 3 points, which is...
You've got the better of me.
Not bad.
Go ahead.
There's a bow. Yeah, this bottle, I don't need it. So I think I will just give her some of these arrows and keep the good ones. And another sack of gold, which some gold inside, and this potion seems interesting. So let's ask my friend to move, and she's changed her position with mine, and now I can get this nice potion of fire shield. And I think there's also this nice dagger. And for now I will not take this candelier, and I also use some of my All the style sacks. This sack is the traveler sack from CDC mod. And I will also try and put other things inside my more modern style containers. So ingredients and the junk collection, and I'm always experimenting, and books, yeah, with changing the script to be able to use the junk collection container to put my gold and keep the gold weight. So let me see how it works. Okay, so now I have still 5 points of weight available. Now I will get this gold. It should weigh about 10 weight units. I will try and put it down, maybe just need of some settings. So now I have still 12 weight point available, and this should be at about 10 weight points. So let's refresh it. I think it's more or less right. Let me see here. Burden by gold weight 9 points. Yes, it's rounded because it's less than 50 here. And let's see what happens if I put this gold inside this junk collection. I think it should decrease my weight a little, about 2 or 3 points. Let's see what's happening. If my changes work as intended, but I'm not so sure I understood if this can be done or not. And I think it is working, because you see I have reduced my weight of only 2 points, because the container is actually improving my way of storing things, but it's not removing all the gold weight anymore. So I think I found the right code to do it, and I say I'm happy about it, because it's something I tried to do for some time. And so this time I will try and split the weight So we'll take about half the gold, and I will keep about 500 gold inside the container. Oh. But I got to get less gold. This will do. So I have about 500 gold in the container, and I have 75% weight of things inside containers, so this should weigh about less than 4 unit weight, 3 unit weight. So, and this should weigh about 4 unit weight. So let's see what happens. I will refresh my menu. So the script is recomputing the weights, and see what happens. I have some gold weight, about 8 points. So 4 here and 4 inside. And I think that's okay. And this, it should become 9 if I put the gold out. Well, it is working. So I think I will update also the mod on my site soon, because the advantage of this mod
Haven't seen that before.
is compatibility with everything. So if you are going to use the container mods by greater than 7, so you have Morrowind scripting advanced function recently updated by I don't remember the name of the modder who did it. By Merzasfor, I think. And if you have that mod installed, you could also try this mod to add weight, because adding weight by this burden effect made on the fly by scripting has the advantage to be compatible with nearly everything, and is not causing problems with your encumbrance like each and every mod adding weight directly to the gold is doing. So there are only two choices if you want a gold weight mod. You can use mana user mod, which doesn't need the script extender, but may have some crashes, incompatibilities, and so on if you use some other mod like the bank mod, indie bank mod, which is adding gold when you are in inventory and dialogue, and so it is a little risky. Every now and then it may crash, in my experience. Or you can use this new method, this new way of adding weight to the gold by Warden spell, which I've seen first time used by Greatness 7 in his container mod, and this way you are compatible with everything in my current experience, so really like it. And if you don't care about these things at all, obviously it doesn't matter. But I think a lot of people who like settings to make the gameplay harder could enjoy this new scripting possibility. And I have already read this book, but I think I will take it anyway to collect it. Uh-oh. This arm was trapped and I think I'm almost dead because I don't think I have the time to get some potion. Maybe I could be able to use this sound. And no, it's not enough to cast some healing spell in time. And you see, that's my mode, I think, trapping ants on the fly. I've just added an option to avoid trapping ants and the jars, if you think this is not appropriate because they have no physical locks. So I think it's a good thing to add to the mod possibilities. But I will keep this thing because I like to have this this random challenge available. And keep probing things. So let's put things in the containers. This time I will start also my potion container, because if I need to use some potion in a hurry, they are ready to use. So let's pick up everything, and this time I will sneak so I can pick up things without opening the menu, and then I will store the things I don't need immediately. I think I will put out some chosen. I may be in need of some of them, but I have already some here. Oh, I captured a little soul here. I think I will try and recharge something. Alright. And the junk collection, and I will put my gold. Almost all my gold here. So its weight is reduced to I am currently using a 55% reduction in my containers, so it should weigh about 7 units. And then I think I will use the ingredients satchel and put all the other ingredients. Then use this potion case and keep only one 45 strength potion for now, and put away this one, and get a couple of restore health potions, one restore magicka, couple, and some of this, and we should be ready. And again, I have been able to reload some pretty recent quick save, because I have this program on the background which is auto-saving the quick save slots every few minutes, and it's really something useful. I really suggest you take a look in. I think it's on the Nexus, and give it a try. There are a couple of programs like this. One is by Cesco, I think. It's a very well-known model, especially for his Frostfall mods with Skyrim, but he actually started modding Morrowind, I think, and he did one of these programs to save automatically. I'm not using that one. I'm using another one. I don't remember the author, but you find it on Nexus in the same category, I think. And so we can keep this. Oh, another sack of gold, so inside we can find some gold. And I will take this travel lantern and this book for collection. And so we are at the same point. And I must remember to check for traps, because I just died. I'm encumbered, so let's give something.
I'm ready for anything. Go
My
ahead.
friend, take this potion. I will keep one. And maybe take also this lantern. And I will put the rest in my containers. and see what happens. Oh, I have a couple of points needed. I could also try stashing my scrolls here and keep less of them. So each time I stash something, I should gain from things reorganized about 25% in my capacity, but I think I have forget somewhere my scroll container. I always forget where I put them, and so I cannot do it. So I will use this old style container. And put some of these scrolls. They are useful, but I need just one of these and one of these. And this ring is for my companion wolf. I think I don't need it now. So I am again able to move a save and check for these traps. And for some reason I'm not able to click here. Let me see my control definitions. Use. Activate. It seems okay. It must be something I change in the trap scripts, probably. So let's risk.
The great circle of life goes on, sweetie.
And this time I will give her this, and I think I will try and recharge something. Oh, I am also a little hungry, so that could be a reason to eat something. Because when you're hungry, the necessities of Morrowind mode is adding some penalty to your carrying capacity. And it's better to fix it. And we are angry anymore. Not angry anymore. So let's pick it up. I think this could be the risky thing, and let's go. So, all in all, we have found a lot of nice things. Let me see if I'm able to use this. And I'm clicking my left button, but I see no animation. Oh. It may be some problem with this probe, but I don't think so. Let's try and change my use button, so I could use this key just to see if I can solve the problem this way. And yes, it's some conflict with the left mouse button and something else. Maybe I have some MGI macro set to check the mouse button, and I have some kind of conflict, or is the script checking the mouse button and conflicting. So I have I know that's a problem with the mouse button, and this time I will reset it to mouse button. It's locked. And this time I've been lucky because I absorbed it. And so let's take a note about fixing. Fix left mouse button behavior when using probe on jar. That's because the problem is probably there because it's the last mod that I have changed in code, I think. So it's probably the one causing the problem. Oh, a nice ring. I really like these shield rings. They are with a short duration, but oh, a submerged place. Oh, some books I have already done. And I think this door. Oh, another NPC. This time I think I will summon an central ghost. And that scamp, I think it's bloody.
Throw up 10.
This is too
Scamp.
easy.
Maru.
And I should have these nice arrows.
You will die where you stand.
I cannot take anymore.
And my friends are really helping with these level 10 NPCs. Wow, a devil katana. And this is a nice weapon, and it can cast a bound longsword. Very nice. I know that spell already, but a nice weapon. And I think I can just dispose of this corpse the usual way. And I will give my friend. And you see, also the ancestor ghost is swapping
Now
place
what?
with me because he's a follower. And I have this nice weapon I can give you because I have this katana. And there we can go. This way. So let's change my default weapon. And you see the mode, the cheating mode is displaying my katana. So it works with most standard weapons. And here is
Throw up 10.
a nude NPC, so it must be some kind of...
Great. Dafila.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
Ulina.
Now this is fighting.
And I don't want to show bits. So let's exchange a position with my ancestor ghost and look at this corpse. There are some apprentice lockpicks, so I will just dispose of corpse without pressing the control key, and so I don't sneak and I can... I think I will try and soul trap my friend here. Let me see.
Sacritu.
And I will use my Devil Katana enchantment.
Come on,
Come
fight!
on, give you a free hit.
And I've been killed by my my friend here. So it's not a very good idea to attack your summoned creatures when you are followed by a companion, because the companion may attack you for attacking the summoned creature. I think not a good idea. I don't know if it is something that happens every time or with some companion only, but I think it's better not to risk it. And so let's give her
You've got the better of me.
this weapon.
Go ahead.
But I have still to kill this NPC.
Athena Valino Marinarima.
You in die, Fetcher.
Ulikna. Ulikna.
No, get away.
You will die where you stand.
A lots of enemies, but Susie is a great fighter. And I have another nice here. Sarentan's Lightning and his Devil Katana, which is mine. And I will dispose of this corpse. And I will give her
Now what?
something else. Get these arrows, I want to keep those. I will give her some arrows. So. But my endurance has been decreased by that nasty bone walker and my strength, so I need something to restore them, and this thing is very common for when you fight with these bone walkers, and so a way to restore your strength and endurance is really useful. I don't know if I have the spell, and maybe I have no way to do it now. And so let's look in my potions. But I think I have no potions able to restore my strength. I need some help, some feathers, something to be able to move. I will drink this one. And let's see. I'm in an interior, but I should be about this, so I could probably land in Balmora if I use some intervention spell. So let's try. I think I will erase one of these two because they are both able to be reached with some mage guild teleportation, so I think I will remove this one and make a new mark. In the apothecary's tomb, and then try some I think I could first use my scroll. To go back to the cottage. It should be here. So I will put my ingredients in these containers. And I think I will put also some book. So let's see, this one I want to keep. This one. And I will put them here. So I think I will recall back to some of these ones. So now I am here. I think the best things to do is use an intervention, an AMSV intervention to go to Balmora Temple. If it works as expected. And here we are. And need some more feather.
Worthen Ra!
And then I need to go and cure my problems at the shrine. I don't remember if I can
Make it quick,
fix
Outlander.
this problem with the temple shrines, or
I'm
if I
waiting.
need
Learn by serving, layman.
some imperial cult shrines. Oh, let's try. And it seems it worked with strength. So yes, I think it's working. Let's try another time for safety, because it's not something I need a lot of money to do. And yes, I think we are okay now. I can still donate 5 gold. It's something very
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander.
very
Go
nice
ahead.
to do. And I need to do my duties, I know. And we are okay again, and we can
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
go back to our mission.
Our selection is the finest in town.
Give me your little advice. And here and there it is useful to try and talk with NPC to practice our personality skill and our not personality skill, it's called I never remember. It's called speechcraft skill. And you have a little secret?
There's a rumor that the Legion champion, Larius Vero, over at Fort Moonmoth wants to talk to me about an unspecified subject.
Also, yeah, this rumor about Larius Vero. And I could look also for some nice spell, because... Oh, what's...
Drovel Andrino has offered to reward a bounty on the 3 necromancers, Anirn, Gorenia Andrino, and Sharn Grimuzgob.
And you see, we have just stumbled upon the second part of the Andrano Tomb Remastered mod, which I have merged with the first part. And I think I will go on also with this quest, because I'm really curious about it. And it's been something I wanted to try after doing the apothecary tomb, but we are here, so we can also listen to what this mayor has to say. So he has an offer.
I accepted Drovel Andrino's offer to pursue the bounty on the necromancers whom desecrated his family tomb. My first action should be to visit the Balmora Guild of Mages and learn from Sharn Grimuzgob any information that I can on the locations of Anirn and Gorenia Andrino. I am to keep Sharn occupied until the temple's ordinators arrive to arrest her.
And my impression with this mod so far is I really love it, because also the dialogue quality is very high. And for what I can judge with my bad English knowledge. But if you compare this kind of dialogue with not to be nasty, but with the quality of dialogue in the for instance the Quest of the Week mod, it's another planet. So, and this mod has some good dialogue and also some very good scripting, so I expect a lot of good things from this mod. And so I think I will go to the Mages Guild. The one thing I hope it doesn't do is to conflict with some other mods, because for instance I know that Major Talvani mod, which I have loaded, is going to make the same arc in the Mage Guild disappear, so there could be some conflict. I hope not. Not because I already tweaked these scripts to avoid conflicts, but well, you have to test things, because when you have a lot of mods loaded, you never know if things will work until you try them. And so we will look for some spells, because I have some money to spend, and then go to the Mages Guild. And another thing, you see this animation by the Antares mods are really adding to the atmosphere. And you are a thief, so I will go away. And you're a trainer, but I want some spell. Maybe here it's easier to find some people selling me some nice spell.
Our selection is the finest
Which
in
is
town.
not selling the spell, but
Learn by
teaching
serving
me the
laymen.
spell. Training? No, thank you.
Shopping for enchantments.
Spells, please. No. And this, I think, is a nice spell to have. And these are the spells I would need. One of this. So, because they are useful to restore your attributes when you cannot use some shrine or you have no potions. So let's get some gold. And I want this first. I need some restore strength, but for now I will get this one, restore fatigue. And this one I don't think can work, because if I am paralyzed I cannot cast a spell. I think with paralyzation the only thing working is potions, but I'm not really sure about it. And so I think I could also sell something. Maybe? No, another time.
I could kill that Gwar. I'm waiting. Boots are ruined. Our selection is the finest in town.
And I think I'm not able to cast this spell now, so let's use my amulet of stamina. I don't know if it is right to say stamina. Maybe stamina is better. I'm not sure.
Yes, Outlander?
She is a craftsman from the Morrowind crafting.
Outlander, what do you want?
Some spell? No. They have nice spells, but not what I'm looking for. I could make some spell. And then I think a light on self spell is nice. My spell chance is very low, because I have a very low knowledge about this school of magic, so I will try and use some enchanted items instead. I could make some of these spells, for instance, restore strength, or restore everything. But I think I can buy them, so I don't see anything. Frost damage spell, or a fire damage spell on target. Let me see. Difference in cost, so Okay. This is too difficult to cast. This one could do. Yes, that's not bad. And I will call it Fire Arrow. I will keep this in the front, so my spell is on top of my spell list. And so I have a fire arrow and a shock bolt. And this one is a little more potent or
May I help by
damaging,
serving, layman?
but not so useful like the lightning, because many dark elf NPCs are resistant to fire. And so let's go back to the Mages Guild. And see what happens. I think I will also try and fill my water skin. And it's very nice night sky we have here. And I want to rock this house. And I think I could also talk with Neo the Rod Maker from the Roads and Races mod. And so he's helping with the Imperial roads. And yes, I want some traveling gear. And I think, if I remember correctly, there's one option to have him give me this precious gear, but you have to give him the right answer, and it's not so easy. And I don't remember the answer, and so I will just say the most stupid thing that I can imagine as a modder I could put here, and I say, because I'm now your flatmate. And then you see I have the modder mentality. I don't think it's a correct way to say it, but I think I got the
Neo the
right
road
one.
maker asked me why he should lend me his belt. I replied as best as I could.
And so I got this traveling gear, and he's giving me some missions to do, some quests.
Neo of the Imperial Roads Service in Balmora has tasked me with clearing away some threats to 2 roads southward and inland from Kuol. To the south-southwest of Kuol, a yurt of Ashlander bandits needs to be taken out. And in the southeast, I am to locate and clear out a lair of aggressive vampires.
And then we have the route from Suran to Molakmar. And then again, we have some...
To help keeping the roads safe, Neo of the Imperial Roads Service in Balmora would like me to make the pilgrim's route from Suran to Malagmar safer by clearing out the bandits reportedly hiding within the Minabi cave. The cave is to be found southwest of Tilasiro stronghold, in a hillside close to the southernmost point of Vardenfell's mainland along the route to Malag March. I have also been told to be on the lookout for prowling undead along the way.
And then I think there's another quest to do. To help with the road east from Nisis.
To help keeping the roads safe, Neo of the Imperial Roads Service in Balmora would like me to investigate the Cave of Mat, just north of Nissus.
Oh, Nisis.
I'm to follow the road east from Nissus. The road turns sharply north just outside the town and passes a Sarnud cave. Then it veers northwest, and the cave should be in the hills south of the road, somewhere after a Sarnud but before the first northwest bridge.
And you see quests like this in a typical Morrowind style, where you have to go somewhere in lost places and with some very precise directions, but these directions you're likely to forget them all in a short time, so the journal where these directions are stored is very, very important. And I think this mode is very nice because these quests are really detailed in the directions to reach these places. And so I think we have all of them in our journal, and we can go on. I will just take a look at this belt, I think. And it's a very nice belt to travel with some nice constant effect to move around, but with a nasty sound effect. It's similar to the concept to the boots of blinding speed, I would say. And you can hear the sound magic, which is making me almost no more able to cast spells. And so I think I will keep this one to go the Mage's Guild here and enter here. I will knock using RC Maestro mod.
So good to see you.
And someone opened the door from inside, even if I am past the right time of the day when doors are opened, and I will take this off so the bad magic is stopped, and I think I will save because in real life it's time to eat something, and see you next time.